Alright, this is Joseph Struess, and this is the audiovisual presentation for my final project, the grid booklet. So the purpose of this project was to explore grid design and a composition design for print. And so this project involved researching fonts and selecting a pairing, serif and sans serif, for this design. And then we had to select an article on grids, um, using grids in typography, and then formatting this article into a booklet using principles of good design. So for this project, um, I had to find an article, which I found mine on a blog, and then format it for print. And so before formatting it, I did some book work, researched some fonts, and then I chose a pair for the composition. And so here you see my two fonts. For my serif font, I chose Times because it's classic, it's easy to read, and it's put together very well. And then I chose Quicksand, my sans serif font, which you see below, um, to contrast Times as my sans serif font. Yeah. So I felt these two fonts worked well together because they had similar shapes, but also they have enough contrast to create visual interest. So here you see my first draft. The cover is on the left, and then the booklet's contents are on the right. So yeah, first draft, based on peer feedback and my critique, I made an additional draft, and then I made a final draft, which um, you see here. This final draft, it doesn't stray too far from my initial draft. It has the same grid system and a lot of the same elements as you saw in my first draft, but I tweaked a lot of the small details to make it work better. There were a lot of little things I had to work on, tracking, letting, widows and orphans, space and proximity, and paragraph styles to get it to this point. Um, all in all, I'm pretty proud of this composition. I like how it looks and feels, and yeah. So in conclusion, it's this project. It's been a journey, but it's been a fun one. I think out of all the projects we've done in this class, this is the one I've learned the most from. It's been a lot of work, but it's also been a really rewarding experience.